12 years in that division and they're out.
Hey guys, welcome back to SEADOGS Can Fly for a huge episode. This is by far the biggest game that you're going to watch of the whole series so far. We've gone all the way from level 7 with consecutive promotions every single season, and we're now in the Premier League next season and the FA Cup final against Arsenal today. We beat Chelsea, we beat West Ham, we've now got another London club to face. Before that, we're going to quickly look at the season awards, so let's look at what the fans thought. Well, Patrick Gutt got Young Player of the Year, with 5 goals and 13 assists. I got Manager of the Year, which you'd expect considering we're 18-1 to win the title. And this is the team of the season. Saltella and Williams up front. To be fair, I think Barry is better put there. Williams was hot and cold. We'll talk about that in a second. Angel Gomez on the right, Grasso on the left, very much deserved. And then Leger in goal. He kept a hell of a lot of clean sheets. Let's quickly go through my awards though. So, I've written these down because I'd forget them otherwise. Player of the season for me. We need to order this by goals so I can find him quicker. Georges Grasso. He got 18 goals, 7 assists. He was only upstaged by Ryan Williams, who was very inconsistent. And don't worry about those attribute drops, but he's had a fantastic season. He's still only 19, so he's got a lot of development to come. Louis Barry was actually my surprise of the season. He was never going to be first choice, but he forced his way into the team. He scored 18 goals from 16 starts, and he has been lethal in the advanced forward role. As for the surprise of the season, that goes to Patrick Gutt in the advanced playmaker role. Remember, we were using Gutt and Tezar, 2 very young kids just brought back off loan in a very important position on the pitch. Well, Gutt took to the mantle, got 13 assists, 5 goals, and he's developed an absolute metric ton. Gutt also comes very close to getting my most improved for the season, and you'll see why. Last 12 months, look at those for attribute increases. Virtually across the board, looking like a really, really tasty player indeed. But the guy who actually nicks it only just is Philippe Tezar. This kid has come along so much. He's only 17 years old. He's played 21 times, started that is, scored 4 and assisted 3. And in terms of his attribute progress over the last 12 months, wow. I'm really, really happy with this kid. I think he's going to be a cracking little find. But I don't think it's fair to not include Yu Suga. We signed him at the start of the season, and when he was 17, he's now 18. He's got 10 goals and 7 assists from the left wing as backup for the chap we just spoke about, Grasso. And if you look at his improvement since he's joined us, very good. He's probably one of the most improved players in the team, just not most improved on the pitch. Well, that about sums it up. In terms of the class of 2020, we've still got Matthew Wardle rocking it at the back. He scored 7 goals this season. He's going to be our stalwart again next season. Daryl McCall's come back into the team. He's been first choice over Warburton. So McCall actually got 6 assists. Warburton got 13. He's still doing it at this level. He played for us all the way at level 7, and he's had 13 plus assists after that every single season up until now. Absolutely amazing stats considering when you look at his profile. When we first saw that determination stat at the start of the game, I was worried, but he's proven me wrong. Saltello, another one from the class of 2020. This kid has really improved a lot. This is what you can do with development from the lower leagues. Let's have a look at all time. Look at that increase there. Absolutely insane, and almost all of that comes because he's been playing first team football. Of course, Ryan Williams has to be looked at quickly. Scored 19 goals this season, class of 2020 yet again, been with us since the very beginning, and look at that, he has been our talisman all the way through, scoring 118 goals from 207 games for the club in all the leagues. And then of course Lacour. Unfortunately, I can't see him doing much next season, but he proved me wrong a few times yet again this season, almost averaging a 7 for the average ratings on the assists. Right guys, I'm aware that some of you won't have been following this from the start, so you'll only be here for the FA Cup final. Let's jump into it. We've got Arsenal. They've got one hell of a squad. We are massive underdogs. We're 12-5. They should be playing a 4-2-3-1, and their manager is none other than Solskjaer. Let's see where they finished. Actually, they finished 6th in the end. They were up for Champions League football, but they just missed out. They must have lost the last couple of games. This is their best 11. They've got Fekir, the AMC. He is going to be an exceptionally difficult player to deal with. And Nketiah in behind is going to be a nightmare. They've got Miller on the right. He is really good. Balance, acceleration, good dribbling ability, really fast player. We're probably going to struggle to keep the shackles on him. Grealish, Mr. All-Round, probably one of their better players, especially from midfield. And they've got one hell of a strong pairing at the back there with Ake and Aya. It's going to be a really tough match, guys. They're going to be playing the 4-2-3-1, as I say, so I'm going to stick with Concerto. Team news. We're going with Barry and Saltella up front. Williams has been very inconsistent this season. He's missed a boatload of chances, and I just can't trust him. We're going to have to use him off the bench if we need him. Gomez has been exceptional in the big game, so he's going to get the nod on the right. Grasso likewise. He's going to start on the left. In the centre, we're having to play the youngster, 17-year-old Tezar. As you know, Gut did his calf in after the semi-final. Well, the final's been postponed twice now over 2 weeks. So he's had time to recover, but he's not had any game time. So he's got no match sharpness whatsoever. We're also missing Rob Gale. He's our main midfielder. Probably one of the best performers in the class of 2020, really, I would say. Most consistent for sure. But he's suspended, so we're missing him. And the other huge miss, and this can't be understated, is at centre-back. It's Lucas Delorney. Somehow, he's on international duty. I'm fuming about this, to be honest, because this kid is definitely our best defender. But we're going to have to deal with it. That's the 11 we're going with. Let's kick off. I'm going to play this in extended highlights mode. Hopefully we don't take a thrashing. But I would like to drag the final out. We're not going to get many of these, and it looks like Arsenal have already got a free kick lined up, ready to take, so this could be a terrible start. Inside of a minute. Please don't go in. Fekir hits the wall. Fekir picks up the rebound. Guendouzi to Diallo. Works it out wide to Aya, who's still up from the free kick. It's back with Diallo. Ball all the way back to Vinagre. Guendouzi. Where is this highlight going? Diallo again, all the way back to the goalkeeper. This is going to end, isn't it, with nothing. Aya. Out wide to Miller. Guendouzi, they're really controlling possession here. Traore through the middle. He's made a bursting run, and then the right back. Ooh, they nearly got in behind there. It's the first highlight that starts with us. Come on, Etzabe. Ball over the top. We're not going to be able to catch on to those, are we? This is the thing with Concerto. I've never actually watched it with extended highlights since I created it. Ooh, nearly. So we do try that ball over the top quite often. And you don't really get to see it in the highlights when it doesn't lead to a chance. So it's interesting to see the amount of times we actually fail with those long passes. But when they do come off, they come off well, and it means we're not committing too many bodies forward to the attack because it is a very quick out ball. We're not getting too many bodies up the field. But talk of the devil, Angel Gomez, he's going down the right wing. He prefers his left foot, but he gets it in with his right, and that was a great header. Good save by Boyce Clark. This has been a very tough first half for the SEADOGS. We've had 3 shots, only one of which were on target. That was a really good opportunity, in fairness. Oh, and we just had another one there. Barry headed down low but couldn't come away with a goal. Arsenal are absolutely bossing it, but we'll just see this half out, I think. There's only a few minutes left. Traore brings the ball forward. This could be the last chance of the half. McCall trying to launch the counter-attack, and that was a bad tackle from Aya, who's going to get booked. Right, guys, we're into half-time, and do you know what? I'm going to tell them pressure's off, because to be fair, what do we expect? We're not going to come away with a victory based on this performance, are we? What's the stats looking like? They've had 4 clear-cut chances, 2 half chances, 17 shots and 62% possession. We are getting bossed out there, but we are still in the game. Approaching the 50th minute, so I think we're going to change tactic very soon. First things first, before we make an adjustment to the system, let's get Saltella off for Bowden, I'm going to get Grasso off for Yusuga, and Gomez can come off for you-know-who, Lacour. Well, the second half has definitely been much tighter than the first, and we're in behind here with Yusuga, McCaw, the left back. Yusuga! Oh my god. Oh, how close was that? Wardle passes the ball to McCall. Tezar, Yusuga tries the ball over the top, and it's happened. Barry's in. He's in. Oh, I thought it was going to be an own goal. Exabe to Salmon. Tezar, the advanced playmaker, tries a little chip over to Lacour. Can't catch onto it. Traore. It is a real game of you go, we go. Long ball football. Not very attractive to watch. And thankfully, Nketiah is offside. Arsenal could have been clear, home and dry by now, which makes me feel a little bit better because we're still in this game and we've got, what, 15 minutes to go? It's a good effort there from Lacour. Could have done with hitting either side of the goalkeeper, though. The ball's launched long to Grealish. Fekir. Again, the attacking midfielder has been dominant today, and Nketiah is offside yet again. We're down for the last 15 minutes, guys. Arsenal have had, I think, 3 goals disallowed now for offside. And we've got an injury. It's our left back, McCall. That's a fucking nightmare. I'm going to have to bring Salmon back to left back and put Bowden in the box-to-box midfield role. No choice. We can't leave that gap at left back with how well Arsenal are playing. This is frustrating. We need to get to our extra time quickly so that we can make a substitution. Tezar! Oh my god. We're 1-0 up. Philip Tezar has just scored his 5th goal of the season. The 17-year-old is only playing because Patrick Gutt has been injured for the last month and a half. And he comes up with that pearl. 7 minutes to go. Right, tactics. Let's switch to that. We'll go on to cautious and let's, ramp up the time wasting. Can we do this? Could we seriously win the FA Cup as a championship team? Oh, highlight. It's not what you want to see. Wardle. Back to Lejeune. Launches the ball long. There's no one there though. Of course there isn't. We're down to 10 men after that injury. Grealish. Guendouzi. Traore. Arsenal in behind. Ah, they've equalised. Ah, gutted. This happened against Man United, didn't it? Last season. When they went and scored right at the death. Ooh, there's too many highlights here. I don't like it. Lacour. Etzabe, the right back. To Jarman. Tezar. Bowden. He's bringing the ball forward. He's in the box-to-box midfielder role, so it's quite central. Salmon to Tezar. Salmon passes to Tezar. Yusuga. Arsenal on the counter. We're going to have no one back. Come on. Somebody get a tackle in. Lejeune, good save. Come on, no more highlights. Get us to extra time so we can make that change. First highlight of extra time, Vinagre to Traore. He bounces past one tackle and then Guendouzi fires the fucking ball home. This is not the way to lose a game of football. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. It's a long throw opportunity here. Salmon launches it in to Louis Barry, who's actually managed to score. Somehow, we're 2-2, even though we're down to 10 men. Louis Barry scores, and this could go to penalties if we can hold on. I'm going to keep on attacking because when we went to cautious, we came up under ridiculous amounts of pressure, and we're still trying to launch that long ball, even though I've told him not to do it. Here's Tezar, though, the hero. Oh my God, Barry. He could have won it for us there. But we've still got 10 minutes to go. Grealish in behind. Nketiah, good tackle by Wardle. Good tackle. Arsenal have a corner though. Fekir, the attacking midfielder. Good cross in. Lejeune picks up the ball. We are down to the last 7 minutes of extra time, guys. We've got a throw in. Suga to Barry. Louis Barry, what can he do? Can he squeeze through? One more opportunity. Crosses it. Lacour. Oh my God, off the bar! How close was that? Yusuga with the corner. We've got the numerical disadvantage, but somehow we're still in this game with 3.5 minutes to go. Never wanted a clock to tick down so much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blow your whistle, ref. Blow your whistle. Right. Penalties, boys. And I'm not going to say I never pick and put players in for penalty taking, purely because, as you can tell, they're all pretty shite anyway. I prefer just to let this computer do it. Doesn't generally do me too much harm. Fekir with the first penalty. He dispatches. Louis Barry, first penalty for the SEADOGS. He scored the goal that got us here, and he scores there. Olsen, on off the bench. Scob Olsen, bottom corner. Salmon. He's been with us for about, 4 years now? Dispatches, get in. 2-2. Jack Grealish. There's no way he's going to miss. No way. Come on, Lejeune. Oh, he's missed. Wide. Oh, God. Gary Bowden from the class of 2020. He's come on off the bench and he's dispatched into the bottom corner. We are 2 scored penalties away from winning the FA Cup final. Hamad Traore dispatches. Oh my God, who is it? It's Tezar, the 17-year-old kid who got us in front. And he scores. Come on. Either a save or a goal wins us the trophy. It's Nketiah. He's been shit all game with his finishing, bar the one shot that he managed to dispatch. Can Lejeune be the hero, or are we going to have to rely on the last penalty taker? He's missed. We've done it. Wow. I did not expect that. We're down to 10 men, completely up against it, back against the wall, and yet we've come away FA Cup champions, and we did it the hard way. We beat Chelsea and we had to beat West Ham as well. I'm just gobsmacked, to be honest. 90,000 turned out to that game at Wembley, so we will get one hell of a windfall money-wise. Scarborough Athletic qualified for the UEFA Europa League. Next season, first season in the Premier League, we're going to be playing European football. That changes my pre-season plans massively. Right, guys, this episode's gone on way too long. It's been an epic one, though. I'm absolutely over the freaking moon with that. Come back next time for pre-season. It's going to be a very, very busy one. I've got about 24 million to spend and almost 300k extra in my wage budget. So it's going to be a very, very busy pre-season. We need to build for Europe, and we need a lot of players, to be honest. Going to stick with a lot of the class of 2020, but some of them are going to be more backup than first team. Right, guys, join me for the next episode. Thank you so much for following. If you enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up. That'd be much appreciated. And of course, as always, if you haven't done so already, subscribe and click the bell button to see more episodes. See you later, chaps.